What's up, guys? Welcome to K Chat Connor. I am Connor. Be my post show for UFC Bonfim versus Brown went down this past weekend. That would have been what was that November 8th, something like that. Pretty good card, decent Apex card. I mean, honestly, not bad at all. All finishes on the main card. I'll take that. Some fun prelims sprinkled in. I'm still baffled by the UFC's decisions with how they arranged this card, but nonetheless, the end product, I guess it speaks for itself, right? When they get all finishes on the main card, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Still would have put that Ricky Simone Ronnie Barcelos fight as the co-main, but neither here nor there. That was like one of the better fights of the night, though. Anyways, guys, before we get into the whole video here, please remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, do all that shit. I'd appreciate it very much. All right, let's get into the full thing here. Of course, in your main event, Randy Rude Brown took it out. Gabriel Bonfim defeats Randy Brown via KO round 2. Tough one for Randy Brown here as a big Randy Brown fan. Gabriel Bonfim looked very good in the first round. Was landing those brutal calf kicks the entire time. Seemed to have his rhythm going, his range going very quickly on Randy Brown, and Randy Brown could just not get anything going. Gabriel Bonfim looked very good on the feet, man, and kind of surprising because I think he's typically known as a bit of a grappler or at least a submission artist at the very least. But nah, he got them hands too, and he looked damn good doing it, man. Tough loss for Randy Brown, like I was saying. Uh, let's get into the stoppage a little bit. So in the second round, Gabriel Bonfim throws up a big knee, ends up falling back, and from the looks of it, he knocks out Randy Brown with this knee. It looked like Randy Brown was out on the way out. That's why I don't really have too big of a problem with the referee's decision to stop the fight. I know a lot of people complaining online about it, but I think it kind of is what it is. I mean, he fell back pretty badly, and I wonder if Gabriel Bonfim falling back also had any effect on the ref's decision here. Is the ref thinking like, oh, Gabriel Bonfim threw such a powerful knee that he threw himself back as well? But I mean, you look like right here, like Randy Brown's out right there. Looks like he wakes up as soon as he hits the canvas and starts defending himself at least a little bit. Of course, he protests the stoppage afterwards, as he should. But yeah, I have no quarrel with the referee stoppage here. I think it was a good stoppage. You'd rather a ref stop it too early than too late still in this sport. So I don't know. Live to fight another day. Randy Brown kind of sucks, but nevertheless, Gabriel Bonfim is your winner by round 2 KO. Where do we want to go next for Gabriel Bonfim? I feel like you got to push him up the rankings. He's calling out Colby Covington, and I say you give him just that. Just give him Colby Covington. I think we're all kind of questioning whether Colby Covington's ever going to fight again. But if he is, I mean, I think a guy like Gabriel Bonfim is kind of perfect. Like, let's see where Colby Covington actually is in his career. What was Colby Covington's last fight even? Joaquin Buckley. So last December when he lost to Joaquin Buckley, and Joaquin Buckley's very good. So I say we give Colby Covington Gabriel Bonfim and see how that one ends up working out. I don't know if we'll take it, but if Kobe's not going to ever fight again, we need to get him out of the rankings because Colby Covington is still sitting at number 10 in the UFC welterweight rankings. Hasn't fought in a year now. Isn't going to fight for over a year at the very least because he doesn't have a fight scheduled still. So I say we just give Gabriel Bonfim Colby Covington. Hopefully Colby accepts that fight. And plus, we all remember that Colby speech when he called the Brazilians a bunch of dirty Brazilians or whatever he did when he was in Brazil after he fought Damian Maia. It's a legendary post-fight speech. So bring it back to Brazil. Do a fight night main event with Gabriel Bonfim versus Colby Covington as the headliner. I think that'd be awesome. But we'll see if Colby actually ends up taking it or if Colby actually ends up ever fighting again. For Randy Brown next, I'm going to suggest Santiago Ponzinibbio. I don't know where Randy Brown goes from here. It's really a tough one because Randy Brown's 35 and like this was his shot. This was it. It's like, all right, if he's ever gonna crack into the rankings and get into the top 10 and then start getting in the mix and start talking about title shots, this was it. He needed to win this fight, and this is just gonna put him way back to exactly where Randy Brown's been throughout his entire career, which is just a guy in the prelim that's fighting, somewhat notable names in the sport. And let's see if Randy Brown wants to keep doing it, how long he wants to keep doing that, because that's kind of where he's going to be stuck now, unless he finds himself in a big opportunity, somewhere down the line. But as for now, Randy Brown's going to be right back where he is, and I think Ponzinibbio's as good a fight as any. In your co-main event, Justin Morales defeated Matt Schnell via sub round one. Looked very good. Justin Morales, hell of a grappler, put on a great performance here. Some awesome scrambles in this fight. Matt Schnell really had nothing for him on the ground. Ends up sinking in this guillotine, and that's that patented Team Alpha Male guillotine for you. We haven't seen one of those in a while, but as soon as I saw Team Alpha Male in Justin Morales' corner, I was like, oh yeah, you know what's up with the guillotine. For Justin Morales, next I'm going to suggest Tim Elliott. I think that's a good fight. Tim Elliott coming off that win over Kyle Secor from back in August. Justin Morales now 2-0 back in his UFC return here. So I think it's a fun fight to set up and gives Joseph Morales a chance to get into the title, or not title mix, but the ranking. And I'm sure Tim Elliott's probably looking for a bigger step up there, but this seems like the type of fight Tim Elliott would take because Tim Elliott just kind of fights anyone and everyone. In your next fight, Euros Medic defeated Muslim Salikov via TKO round one. Surprised by this one. I thought Salikov was going to be able to get the better of him in these kickboxing exchanges, but nope. He made Muslim Salikov definitely look his age. Muslim Salikov's coming up on 42 here, so Euros Medic definitely put it on him. Landed a beautiful right hand, followed it up, a little bit of ground and pound, and put Muslim Salikov's lights out. For Euros Medic next, I'm gonna suggest Sam Patterson. I think that'd be an awesome fight. Two guys with huge finishing power, and I mean Euros Medic has literally never been in the judges' scorecards. Sam Patterson's on a 4-fight win streak, all by first round stoppage, I believe. So set this up. I mean, this would just be fucking violent. Put it on a fight night somewhere. Shit, you could make it a co-main event on a fight night. That's how exciting that fight will actually end up being. In your next fight, Chris Padilla, I can't remember how we said the name, defeated Ishmael Bonfim via TKO round two. Good night for one of the Bonfim brothers, but not this one. Chris Padilla looked very good in this fight. Ends up getting a brutal ground and pound finish. And Ishmael Bonfim is kind of putting it on him in the first round, so go for Padilla. I'm gonna look it up later. Next fight for Chris Padilla, I'm gonna suggest the Car Klaus. Now, normally you're on a 4-fight win streak, 2 finishes in any weight class. You would start talking about getting into the rankings at the very least. Shit, you might already be in the rankings at the very least, but not at lightweight. Lightweight is the deepest division for a reason. It's very hard to do that. I mean, look at like Tony Ferguson back in the day, right? He had to go on like a fucking 11-fight win streak just to even sniff a title shot. So it's a long road in this UFC lightweight division to get into the rankings. So Chris Padilla is just still gonna need to keep chipping away, but Dakar Klaus would be a big step up, at least name value wise for his opponents. And Dakar Klaus coming off that win over Edson Barbosa from back in Chicago, that card in August. And I think this would be a fun fight to set up. It would definitely be a banger. Two guys with like similar builds as well. I always like that. Leads to better fights in my opinion. So yeah, Chris Padilla, Dakar Klaus, that's what I'm gonna recommend. In your last fight on the your opener on the Apex main card, Christian Leroy Duncan defeated Marco Tulio via KO round two, TKO round two. That is, crazy spinning back fist. Christian Leroy Duncan looked very good this night. Was really able to mix in his striking. Marco Tulio, I thought Marco Tulio looked towards the grappling more, but that was not the case. He was never able to get anything going. It seems like he was kind of memorized by Christian Leroy Duncan's striking and all that spinning shit he was throwing. For Christian Leroy Duncan, next I'm going to recommend Edmund Shabazian. Both guys on big win streaks now. Edmund Shabazian on like a 3-5 win streak. Christian Leroy Duncan on a 3-5 win streak of his own. Not quite getting into the rankings yet, but the winner of this should definitely either be ranked or be fighting someone in the rankings next. Here goes a look at the rest of the prelims for you. Shout out to Jamal Emmers. He looked very good against Hyder and Mail. That heavyweight guy that just stole Chael's post-fight speech. That was cool. He better be given a Chael cut if he had a performance of the night award, which I don't believe he did. Nonetheless, decent card overall. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a 7.9. Here goes updated ranking list, by the way, for all the cards we've done thus far since UFC 317. And yeah, I'm gonna give Randy Brown versus Gabriel Bonfim 7.9. Decent card, especially for the Apex. A lot of fun finishes, so gets up there a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and all of that, and then we will have a preview video for UFC 322 coming up here shortly. So we'll see you then. Bye.